I really hope that the rest of the day goes better than this morning. Streets are saying we have some of the worst wildfires, like a little bit north, and based on like the smog slash haze in the air, I'm starting to think they might be onto something. Man, today's a weird day. Today's a very weird day. I don't know, like I don't know how to describe it outside of like anxious, but maybe not. I don't know. It's just I have this weird kind of like pang in my chest, and I just feel like anxious and stressed, but I don't know why. Because to my knowledge, I'm not forgetting anything today. It's been like a relatively even-keeled day at work. I mean, I don't know. I just like have this weird, I don't know, dread maybe. Ugh. It's exhausting. It happened like last night. Like last night when I got out of the shower and was getting into bed, like I just felt this wave, and I've been dealing with it ever since. And I don't exactly know as to why. So I have not the slightest semblance of a clue as to what is happening. But yeah, this like, also it's way hotter than it should be because of all the extra smoke. It just, ugh. So the heat and my anxiety, I guess, I don't know. It's a nasty combo, and I am just getting jumped right now. Elijah called me on lunch to inform me that he called out of work today to do his mother-in-law's fantasy draft.
Excellent.
McKenna got me a new case of ghosts. So, because for whatever reason they don't, I don't know how, because they come sectioned in like Rocket Pop, Lemon Lime, and Strawbango, I'm organizing them so that way I don't have to like dig to the bottom. So that's what we're gonna do. Organize them in the last, I mean, it's not gonna take me an hour, but I have an hour to kill because I've done all my tasks. Another victory for the OGs. Taking down the workday. Crash out is over. I've recovered. I vented to Ox about it. So don't care if I'm justified or not in my crash out. I've overcome the crash out. With that in mind, it's good to be off work, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be off work. Also, there was a stunning, and I mean stunning, sunset. So I'm hoping to catch a little bit of it on our way home. But man, like I saw it when I was up front closing, and I was like, I'm so annoyed. Of course, the fall sunsets are always just so sick. Just pink and blue skies. It's just, But yeah, all in all, work was pretty good. It wasn't too crazy. It was busy. We had a lot going on, even though it felt like there wasn't a whole lot going on. It's weird, but there was. Also, just, you know, in terms of, there's all sorts of fun staffing problems and brand problems. I'm all for brands growing and being successful, right? I've shared this sentiment in relation to, like, creators, for example. Brother, the light is green. Oh my God, what a oh, I hate you. Literally stopped in the middle of the road. Stopped. You just saw it. Stopped. Waited for the light to turn red and then got into the turn lane. I can't even look over. I'm going to crash out. I'm going to look over and just be angry. Anyway. But I'm all for brands growing and expanding and everything. It's when you grow and expand and then kind of just hold up the middle finger to some of the other companies that like supported you when you were small. Switching up on the day ones mayhaps. This one company, they've grown exponentially over the last few years. Great for them. Cool. However, as they've grown, they've lost a little touch with reality. And that kind of came to a head about a month and a half ago at this point, where they sent us a cease and desist because we were selling their products online, saying that we had not filled out the proper forms and that we were illegally selling their goods and that they would pursue legal action if we didn't immediately remove them from our site, which in some circumstances, completely understandable. In our circumstance, what are you talking about? We've sold their brand for well over, I think, 10 years at this point, give or take. And we've had a great relationship with them until they went like big time earlier this year. And all of a sudden, like, their brand rep didn't reach out to us. No, we got a message from their legal department. So we reached out to the brand rep like, hey, so we've carried your brand forever. What is this? And the brand rep was like, oh, we're so sorry. It's an automated system. You guys are all good. Don't worry about it. Like, obviously we have a great relationship with you guys and we wouldn't want, anything to happen to that, yada, yada, yada. All well and good. Apologies around. It was a little bit weird apology, but we'll give it to you. Like a week later, we got another one. Like, hey, you didn't acknowledge the last one. This is your final warning and we're suing. And so we just were like, cool, so not on the website anymore. And we sent another one like, hey, I thought everything was cool. What the hell is happening? So they made another big move today, and we're just officially done. So we're axing them as a brand. We're going to move on and try and find different products to replace them. I mean, not that any of you probably give a shit about any of this, but in terms of talking about what has happened today, that is what happened today. At least that's like the highlight of the craziness. So yeah. I don't know. I still feel like I'm a tiny bit manic due to the like slight anxiety I'm feeling, but hey, who cares? The sunset's pretty if I can get a shot of it. Sorry for how low quality it is, and it sucks that it's because of the wildfires, but damn, moon's looking crazy.